Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So some really surprising news coming from baseball, and I didn't really expect this kind of news coming basically now. But we have Trevor Bauer. If you don't remember him, he's Cy Young winner from the majors, who played on a few teams: Cincinnati Reds, for the Cleveland Indians, for the Dodgers, and he had some allegations against him that were now completely proven false. But hey, it kind of looks like he's kind of getting blackballed by the MLB, but no one really knows what's happening, why he's not getting back in or anything. But people say that he is a locker room cancer, which I don't really think there has been any actual reports of that from teammates along the years. Of course, there's no actual videos of him being that kind of mean person in the locker room of anything. Of course, there are some press conferences you probably watch, but he's definitely that kind of character person. If you remember, when he was being taken out one day, he was actually seen throwing the ball from the pitcher's mound over center field at Kauffman Stadium where the Royals play. Kind of impressive to say the least. That's a pretty deep throw. But yeah, he then went to the Yokohama Bay Stars, which actually he re-signed with now as for 1 year, $6 million plus incentives. He probably can hit about $7 million, maybe more than that. We don't really know. That might come out at the end of the season if, of course, he hits those incentives. But yeah, he had 24 games with them with a 15-4 with an 11-4 record, which actually is pretty impressive. If you average it out for 1 year, he played 5 games, and the first year he played 19 games. So it's probably about about, I say, 2.5 ERA here for him if you average that out, as he did really well. He had 160 strikeouts in those 24 games, which is very impressive. Almost 160 innings pitched there, and yeah, he just did very well. But then he also signed to the Mexican League for the Diablos Rojos de Mexico team. If you haven't seen my videos on that, he also has on his channel, Trevor Bauer, a lot of his videos, but I did some breakdown just of a little bit. But if you, I'll be definitely putting them all into this video if you want to go watch that. I definitely highly recommend it. Also, if you just want to watch someone help you kind of break down how they do their pitches, definitely a very good video and really informative. And he seems, honestly, on camera, like a pretty nice guy. He also has a whole lot of other stuff going on with team momentum that he has. But to say the least, he is now back to the Yokohama Bay Stars, and he kind of is leading on a great note with the Mexican League. It seems like he left with getting the Pitcher of the Year award, as he posted a perfect 10-0 record with them, with a 2.48 ERA, with 120 strikeouts on the year, 83.1 innings pitched. Just a phenomenal year. If you even watch them remotely, you could just see how good it was. And he said actually that it might have, sometimes the elevation sometimes helped the pitchers, and sometimes he had to avoid some pitches just because of the different elevation that Mexico City is at. But yeah, he said there was actually some pitches he couldn't actually do because it wouldn't do what he wanted it to do, and all that kind of situation. But hey, he helped them win the championship last year, as they are the most winningest team in Mexican League history at I think it's 17 championships, with the runner-up for the championship is the Tigers de Quintana Roo at 12. So definitely a pretty large gap there. Of course, it's not. Yeah, then we have at 10 Sultanes de Monterrey, and we go down and down. But yeah, definitely a little gap right there that they can keep a couple years off of for the next year of getting another championship. But again, he definitely it might be getting blackballed from going back to the MLB. No one really knows why he's trying to go back, and kind of just it looks like teams are just completely not even mentioning it at this point, and not even letting it come to their mind or go, hey, let's go get Trevor Bauer back here to the majors. Or they might get fired, I don't know. There might be something with Rob Manfred, which I think his contract is up in a couple years, which I'm kind of hoping, because the choices he's making for majors is not great all the time. Some weird stuff is going on with him. But besides the point here, so we have Trevor Bauer is making another move. I honestly personally thought he would have stayed with the Mexican team there. It looked like they kind of were having fun with him. It looked like they really liked him on camera. Of course, that's always what you want to do. You always want, especially in his videos, he's going to cut out the bad parts if there is. You of course had a lot of his team and like Eric Sims, the King of Juco, down there with him. He made a video of him being the bullpen catcher for them. A whole big situation that they made. It looked very cool. It looked kind of like a reality show, but not really like kind of vlogish way. It was pretty interesting. If you're not seen those, definitely go look at those videos on Momentum YouTube channel and stuff. So yeah, let's see what happens if he can go back to this league, go crazy again, help them win the championship over there. He did pretty well. That's 160 strikeouts in 24 games is very, very good. And yeah, hey, this is again, as always, it's gonna be really interesting, and I think I don't really know the time difference. I think it's kind of be off. Like with Mexico playing, it was pretty easy for basically almost the entire U.S. to watch him all the time because they would actually have their games live on YouTube, and a lot of people would be watching it, so it kind of was around there. But I'm pretty sure the Japanese league is like 2 in the morning for U.S. For the most part, so it's going to kind of be hard to watch them. Definitely probably watching replays throughout it. But yeah, 1 year, $6 million plus incentives on the way for Trevor Bauer. Maybe we see him back in the majors. Honestly, what do you think we're going to see him back here anytime soon? If not, where do you think he's going to keep on flipping back between the Japanese and Mexican league from now on? So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out for him and honestly everyone involved. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace!